My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 2nd, 2024. It is 3:07 a.m. I've been trying to set up a list. I didn't do anything yesterday after I finished recording, but I may have two videos. This one will be on PYTE. It has to do with Harry and Meghan and a more lighter note kind of thing. But this one has to do with what happened in court and some of the thing that is going on in Salty Island with William, the death of the husband of a cousin or something like that. So I do not want to go too deep into that death thing, but there are tweets that I gathered. I think the first three are all about it, but it seems like some of my humble opinion that I threw out, a couple videos ago, I probably was right. Depend on the conversation and I make sense of it, in my own sense to be exact, where I said maybe every day I come up with different scenario or different possibilities, and I will say different things depending on the conversation. So in one of them I did say something. I was like, maybe she's pregnant and they don't want people to see her pregnant, so the institution don't recognize that baby. That's what I said at one point. And it seems like each of those opinions, there's some truth to them. All right, so let's look at some numbers before I go on Twitter. And this video might be two parts because there's a possibility I might read the court ruling and it's very long. It might even be 3 or 4 parts. And the Vivek thing, I might read it. So let's see how this video goes. So this is the background. 3,811 subscribers, new subscribers welcome, estimate revenue still stuck. This is the numbers I'm not really trusting. If you watch my other videos on my other channels, I say okay, maybe I'll accept those numbers because I don't upload every day, but for this one I do. And then I think they are suppressing some of my videos. Okay, $149.24 analytic. Come on, there's that. 1,046 views in the last 48 hours. They're suppressing those videos. So let's go on Twitter. This is for the other part, the feel good kind of thing for PYTE. I sort of put on the list. So let's get started with this one. Okay, hello. Breaking news, Thomas Kingston, the son-in-law of Prince Michael of Kent, died of a traumatic head wound, reports Sky News. You will recall that the royal reporters said Prince William's sudden absence from the King's Constantine memorial service has nothing to do with this. Okay, so 32 seconds.
Some breaking news for you now. Thomas Kingston, the husband of Prince and Princess Michael of Kent's daughter, Lady Gabriella Kingston, died from a traumatic head wound, and a gun was found near his body. An inquest opening at Gloucestershire Coroner's Court has just heard. Breaking news there that Thomas Kingston died from a traumatic head wound, and a Coroner's Court has heard that a gun was found near the body. We'll bring you more on that as we get developments.
Okay, so that's that. Let's read some of the comments. Listen, no one will have given this Thomas Kingston serious slamming, but for the voivoda immediately saying Prince William had nothing to do with his death. Oh my God, there's Richard Eden. I don't follow these people, I'm telling you. The squad, they bring those things to me. Contrary to speculation online, Prince William's absent from today's memorial service for King Constantine of Greece was not because of the tragic death on Sunday of Thomas Kingston, husband of Lady Gabriella Windsor. They probably sent those people to say these things. It is important to note that this is not believed to be the reason why Prince William's pulled out of today's memorial service. It's worth noting it has been confirmed the Prince of Wales' absence from the memorial for King Constantine today for a personal matter was not connected to the news of Mr. Kingston's death. Nobody would have thought about that. I didn't even know this guy existed. Royal sources said the death of Mr. Kingston is not connected to the Prince of Wales' absence from King Constantine's memorial service today. Okay, Royal Nika. At some point, each one of these are gonna experience the kind of a person that William is, because they keep on covering up for him. What did Harry said about Harry and Meghan and different but I think Meghan said it in the O interview and Harry said it in the docuseries, where they will lie to protect William, but they will not tell the truth to protect Harry and Meghan.
Institutional role, why be so public? You say you tried to do this privately.
And every single time I've tried to do it privately, there have been briefings and leakings and planting of stories against me and my wife. You know, the family motto is never complain, never explain, but it's just a motto. And it doesn't really hold.
There's a lot of complaining and a lot of explaining.
Endless.
Private being done through leaks.
Through leaks. They will feed or have a conversation with the correspondent, and that correspondent will literally be spoon-fed information and write the story. And in the bottom of it, they will say that they've reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment. But the whole story is Buckingham Palace commenting. So when we're being told for the last 6 years, we can't put a statement out to protect you, but you do it for other members of the family, there becomes a point when silence is betrayal.
Okay, so whatever happened, allegedly, if he was involved or if he wasn't involved, if these people know the truth and then they, they're lying for him, at some point, they all are baggage for God. That's all I have to say.
There was going to be people or bodies left in the street because of that.
All right, there's this here. Where was Prince William the day of the incident? So there's marks on his neck. And one of the videos that I was doing yesterday, and when he showed up to to that same event, and I was looking at his face, and the part that I saw, then I brushed it off, so I don't know. Okay, so there's mark on his neck. Okay, everyone knows Prince William has an uncontrollable rage. I read somewhere he was partying with Thomas that weekend. Okay, so that's that. I don't know, allegedly. Iman Holmes threw the wrong one over the balcony. It's not funny, but I know what she's making reference to. I'm not gonna say William had anything to do with this because I don't know. But what I find disgusting is that a family member, was found dead and all they could think to do was to protect William. What are you implying? You people should take it easy with the propaganda. Well, you guys, when it's Harry and Meghan, there is no limit to you guys. Alright, let me read what's there and then move on. Prince William has reappeared with a bruise on his neck, but it has nothing to do with this either. They will clean it up to make it look like a suicide with no witnesses, but William is obviously connected, out and about to appear unbothered. Baggage for God. It was so strange that they sort of randomly said there was no connection to William. If that was true, why even mention William? I don't know. They're just selling on themselves. It sounds like he died by suicide. Yeah, right. The door was locked from the inside. Poor man. May he rest in peace. Okay. These people want to put, you know what? Again, just baggage for God. Okay? He shot himself. You are sick. Okay? Baggage for God. Let me read in there. Okay? Just because a gun was... oh, God. Maybe these are the people I black. What? Okay, I'm just trying to... I did say I wasn't going to talk about it, but some of the tweets that I put keep on mentioning it. Okay, I have one more regarding the same topic. Okay, as you read that, Thomas Kingston died of an apparent gunshot wound to the head. Do recall that when Thomas Kingston's death was first reported, it was said his death was not suspicious. Alright, so there's that as well. Thomas Kingston died at apparent £3 million home. As police said, death was not suspicious. Lady Gabriella Windsor's husband tragically died on Sunday evening at his parents' mansion in Gloucestershire by Isabella Martian, Lauren Welch, Today reporter based in London. So that was 29 February 2024. So now, that was now. Now this is what they said before. What happened if Prince William commits a serious crime? Prince William's fate has been revealed if he is ever accused of a serious crime. Okay? God sees everything. We just gonna give that to God. Okay? Baggage for God. Then he have weird bruise around his neck the other day when he was first seen in public after that. There's all of this. Okay? Someone linking the two. I wonder why. It's the Express, and like all the gutter press, they lie. If they have evidence of suicide, they will not be suspicious. They stated from the start that no other individual were involved. I think I knew then, but not the gun part yet. Okay, it's almost as if the royals are under some sort of attack and going into hiding. They all a baggage for God. Alright, whatever is there, that's it. Let me read up until I reach that Twitter thing. A gun was found at the scene, but we don't know the circumstances, so this death is indeed suspicious. How can the media and the police report that it's not suspicious that Thomas Kingston died from a traumatic gunshot to the head? It's classed as suspicious if there is any doubt. There isn't. It's a suicide. You are horrible. Okay. It's not suspicious. He like himself. Don't you think the person who wants to commit, who wanted him dead, will create a scene to make it seem like that, and then everyone around him will cover for him? Alright, so let's leave that alone. Okay? And you haven't seen the wife yet. And like I said, and there's another tweet that I came across where it says, there's a pregnancy there. Okay, let's see this. I just read something that just blew my mind. They said that Kate Middleton got pregnant by the royal prince who was just shot in the head unexpectedly, and now everything is making sense of why they don't want her in public and nowhere near William. All alleged, but Camilla is. There's that. Okay, so there's all of this. Okay, Kate is always trying to F other people. Let's not. Okay, I'm gonna stop this right here. The thing is that, and the guy doesn't even want the wife to touch him. Everywhere they go, he humiliates her. This is a young woman. Okay, I'm not saying what she did is right. I don't know. Do these people use protection? So anything could not even, be shown after the one moment of time? I'm not saying what she did, allegedly, if it was true. These people should have used protection. So no other thing will be apparent. But the husband is going around doing the same thing. Now, if the husband got someone else pregnant, he will not be seen because he's not the one who's carrying the baby. He's not giving her the attention that she needs. It's not like I'm making excuses for her. But if this is what is happening, this is a young woman who's supposed to be, the husband supposed to satisfy her in some shape or form. And she's not getting it. What did you expect her to do? Again, I'm not saying what she did is right, allegedly. And a married man also. So all of this, you know what? That infested place, they deal with their nonsense. Now, I leave it. I hope not to speak about it again. But keep checking my community board. That's where I'll put those stuff. Okay? Next tweet. Now, I think this is where we're getting a little bit toward the heavy squat thing. Okay? So, there's this here.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better